Hello my loves, welcome back to Lavendaire. It's Aileen. Today we are going to plan for April. So this is our interactive monthly planning series where we review the past month and plan our next month. And since it is the end of March, it is also the end of the first quarter of the year. So this is also the time to do your quarterly review and plan for the next quarter. So all of these prompts are based off of the Artist of Life workbook. So please plan along with this if you have one. If you don't, it's totally fine. You can just follow the prompts in this video. First off, let's review how March went. So describe March in one word. Rate from 1 to 10 how much you agree with the statement. This month, I took steps to get closer to my goals and dream life. Next, list your highlights from the month of March. What is one thing that you learned? What is one thing that you're proud of? And how can you improve for next month? Like I mentioned, if you have the Artist of Life workbook, this is your time to do the quarterly review and the quarterly goals. If you don't have one, that's okay. I'm just gonna ask one question to wrap up this quarterly review. How has my life evolved in the past 3 months? And if you'd like, you can comment down below with your answer to the bonus question. All right, moving on to April goals. So set your intention for the month. April will be blank. What are your top 3 goals for the month? What are your mini goals for the month? So any habits or fun activities that you'd also like to do. Next, do a weekly breakdown of your goals and mini goals. And finally, put it all in your calendar so that you see it and get it done. All right, so now I'm gonna share my answers for this monthly review. So March for me in one word was renewal. It was a time of just refreshing and renewing things. So my rating from 1 to 10 would be a 9 because I do feel like everything I did this month were steps to get closer to my dream life. One of my highlights from the past month was doing the Liberation Korea challenge along with you guys. It is still ongoing, we're almost done, but I'm actually really proud of myself for committing and doing this meditation challenge every single day without stopping, because if you stop, you'd have to start over again from day 1. So I haven't stopped yet, and I'm pretty proud of myself. And it is a meditation for renewal, since that's the theme of my month. And I really do feel like I feel a lot better now versus like at the beginning of the month. At the beginning of the month, I was feeling really overwhelmed, burnt out, tired. And now I feel like I have more energy again, and so I'm grateful for that. Other highlights from this month, I started dancing again. I've just been moving my body a little bit more than before. We held focus groups for Lavendaire for the first time, where we invited all of you guys through our email list to just come on Zoom sessions with us to just talk about who you are, what you like, and what you want to see more of from Lavendaire. So we did about 8 Zoom sessions with like between 4 to 8 people each. We even shared like potential product ideas, and so after doing these focus groups, I'm a little more clear on what products you guys want to see and the direction to take Lavendaire in, which is really great. The last highlight of March was watching True Beauty. That is such a funny drama. I haven't laughed that hard in a really long time. So if you guys like K-dramas or if you read webtoons, like watch True Beauty. It's so good. I miss it. I'm sad that it's over. One thing I learned this past month was that I am capable of doing something every single day, non-stop, like not breaking the chain. So just to sit down for like a 9-minute meditation, like that's something that I never really committed to every single day, but this Liberation Korea challenge has taught me how to have that sense of commitment and determination again. Because typically I'm very easy on myself and I'm just like, I don't feel like doing it, whatever. But actually like committing to something feels substantial, and I feel proud of myself. And when reflecting on the question, how can I improve for next month, I actually felt like I did pretty good. I'm like, you know what, you did a great job in March. My life was really balanced between work and friends and exercise and health, so I'm proud of myself. Plus, I started the month not feeling that great, and now I feel so much better. I feel refreshed, and I'm being more creative and productive, and I feel good about that. So yeah, no improvements. Great job. To answer the bonus question, how has my life evolved over the past 3 months? 3 months doesn't feel like a long time, but I think a lot did happen. I hired a brand new team, and I've been learning to work with more people, having more meetings, and just figuring out how to function as a team. That's something that has changed since 3 months ago. One of the biggest things that I got over the past couple months is just releasing this pressure that I put on myself to post consistently, to be on Instagram, to be on TikTok. Like, I haven't really posted that often on those platforms, but in my mind, every single day, like I'm talking like before, every single day I would put this pressure on myself, like, oh my God, make more TikToks, post more Instagram. Like, you have to create a schedule, get ahead of your schedule. Basically, my self-talk to myself was really hard on myself, constantly pushing myself to do more, create more, show up more, stay relevant, do all these things. And in the end, even if I didn't show up and even if I didn't post anything, I would already feel tired and I would feel that pressure on myself regardless of whether I created or didn't create. So recently I just learned to completely like let go. You know, I don't care. I don't need a schedule. I don't need to post that much on Instagram. I just focus on what I can do and just release the pressure of the things that I can't do. I'm allowing myself to slow down a lot, and I'm allowing myself to get okay and find peace with the idea, like, okay, even if I don't like stay relevant forever. I think that's the influencer's like fear, is that no one wants to follow you anymore, no one wants to watch your stuff. And I'm learning to find peace with that. You know, if no one wants to watch my videos or follow my Instagram or like my posts, I can be okay. Like, I can quit this, I could start another business, or I could just do stationery. Like, I have to find peace with not needing to post all the time because it just came out of this depleted place. I guess a simple way to summarize what I was trying to say is, previously I emphasized success, and that was like my main priority and the thing that I kind of lived for. And now I emphasize my own peace. And that's what I live for. I put my peace and my mental well-being, my mental peace above everything else. So even if I don't succeed, as long as I have peace, like, that's more important than like the external success. Moving on to April, for me, I said April will be a new beginning. April is the beginning of spring. I love springtime. Springtime is Lavendaire time because Lavendaire was born in the spring. My first video was in April in 2014. But April is also Aries season. Aries is the first sign in the zodiac, so a lot of people consider it the astrological new year, which happened a few days ago when we went from Pisces to Aries. So it's all like new beginnings, right? My top goals for April is 1, finish the Liberation Kriya. I'm super committed to that. 2, I'm waiting on the surveys that we sent out to you guys to gather all the data and to decide what to change in the workbook, how to create this new daily planner that I want to create, and also decide what new products I want to work on moving forward. So March was basically like data collection. It's kind of like trickling into April as well, but hopefully by like mid to end of April, I will be super clear on like the next products I'm working on for Lavendaire and just the direction we're taking this. And that's it. I'm not setting too many goals for myself. I really want to like slow down, do less. Of course, I still have a lot on my plate. I feel like I have enough on my plate and I'm not asking to add anything else. That's where I'm at. So I'm not trying to set like crazy goals for myself. I'm just do this, do what's important, and then have fun. Reset, take a break. Although I love what I do, I love this career, I'm super grateful for just what I've created for you guys and the opportunities that I continue to get. I'm really trying to emphasize like more of a work-life balance. You know, I used to be like all work, all success, and now I'm like, you know what? I need to like just live my life and enjoy my time. As you can tell from the theme of my recent videos, it really is about like reset, taking off all these expectations, taking off any pressures, and just accepting yourself as you are. Who you are now is enough. Even though you're imperfect, even though you're a work in progress, you're still enough as you are. So I'm really learning that like radical self-acceptance. Even if I like sleep until 1 p.m., like I'm good, I am enough. You know, like I've done enough. Feeling guilty or putting yourself down, making things even harder for yourself is just a waste of time, because the world, life can be hard enough as it is. Like all the external stuff can be hard enough as it is. So I'm just trying to make it easier for myself in my own head. So yeah. All right, the sun is setting, as you can tell. Sending you guys so much love, and I will talk to you in the next video. Bye.